those forgotten in time, going nowhere, afraid of the light, with no one in their lives, waiting in silence for days to go by. Stare into the fire. Time passes slowly when you're last in line. Walk into the night, alone on the streets while there's no one outside. Walk past the doors, get used to the silence, get used to the cold, but it's not like before. Days growing longer, the nights even more. Still killing time, still there is no one whose company to keep, so I put out the fire, turn off the lights and go back to sleep.
Hey everybody, welcome to a little Christmas episode of Inventions. And what makes this episode different from all the others? Well, not so much, only this time the song is for free for everybody to download and listen to. And also the episode is a bit earlier than usual. And also the song you just listened to was from my 2012 album Snow Stories, which was a kind of Christmas album. And at the time I had the idea to create a kind of Christmas EP, or at least a bunch of songs, but this escalated into plans for making an album. But the whole thing was a bit last minute, especially when we decided to do a physical release for the CD as well. So it was a kind of panic at the end, but well, at least we made all the deadlines in the end, and I'm still quite happy with the result. So I'll put a link in the description for more info about this album. Anyway, here we go. So the other day I got a request from one of my patrons who was asking if it would be possible to have a song which was kind of like a palindrome. And a palindrome can be a word or at least a sequence of letters or numbers which, if you turn them around, it looks or reads exactly the same. So I did, and the song is called Oh Stone Be Not So, which is a palindrome in itself. And in the music and in the lyrics I made use of all kinds of small palindromes. So I started out with a chord sequence which goes like A minor, G, and then again G, A minor. So this is a palindrome. If you turn it around, it reads exactly the same. And after that I did G, F, F, G, which is also a palindrome. So after the second palindrome I repeated the first palindrome, A minor, G, G, A minor again. And so then I had three palindromes which together make up a kind of new palindrome. And this kind of layering of all kinds of palindromes was something that I used quite a lot in creating the structure of the song. And also the melody was made up of small palindromes, so small bits of music that if you were to sing them backwards, for instance, you would have the same sequence of notes than if you would sing them normally. And apart from this kind of horizontal mirroring, I mirrored the melody sometimes vertically as well. So for instance, low notes can be suddenly an octave higher, so instead of the melody going down, it can suddenly go up. So you have two kinds of mirroring going on in the melody of this song. As for the lyrics of this song, it's also made up of lots of little palindromes, words that you can read backwards and so on. And in the video I made for the song, you can read along with the melody and the lyrics and the chords. So hopefully the structure will become a bit clearer. And I think since ancient times, rocks and stones have always been a kind of symbol of unchanging things, things that can never change. If you say, for instance, this is rock solid or it's carved in stone, that means it will never ever change. And the title of this song, O Stone, Be Not So, which is obviously symbolic, is to me a bit tragic as well, because it's like asking of something that can never change or can never be any different than itself, asking that to change. And you may interpret that any way you like. But to me, this kind of contradiction is at the heart of this song. And the same goes in terms of songwriting, about the tension between having these very strict rules about having palindromes and mirroring and so on, and at the same time wanting to express something meaningful as well. And I hope that this contradiction results in something interesting. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you will like the song. And then there's nothing left for me to say other than Merry Christmas. Cheers.